Hey everyone. So yeah, today is going to be a pretty busy day, man. Um, which kind of sucks because I woke up at like 11 p.m. and I know it's ridiculous, man. Like I'm waking up like 11 p.m. and yeah, dude. Like, so yeah, today I'm gonna be working on the car. I will be working on the car. Um, but I was sitting here and I was thinking, right? I was thinking, like I never leave the house anymore, man. I haven't left the house. I have to think about this for a second because I don't think I've left the house for like at least. It feels like I haven't been out of the house for like at least a week. Now I'm not a hermit by any means, but I just honestly feel like it's completely pointless. Also, my cheeks were stinging yesterday, and or the day before even. I don't know. I can't remember when, but somehow I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how this happens. I like these random fucking like scratches on my cheek. One there, there's one here, and then there's two here. Now I have no idea how I've got these scratches. I have no clue how I got these scratches, but they're there, and I don't know like did I scratch myself in my sleep or some shit? Like I genuinely don't know how I got these scratches, man. Um, but yeah, I'm working on the car today, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna try and get the car done. I was going to go and get the injectors clean, but they want like $55 to $60 per injector just for cleaning, man. It's like I could pretty much buy a set of like refurbished injectors for the same amount of money. It seems like a bit of a fucking bit of a money grab. Like you just, I mean, like I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth the money. So I'm gonna go and do the old-fashioned trick where you sort of like hook up a like a little like a tire stem thingy and then wrap it around the injector and then like force it through with injector cleaner or something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. I've done that before and it seemed to work fine, but yeah, man, like I'm also getting a couple of lean codes on that car as well. So I'm thinking that might be to do with the secondary airbox. So I'm thinking about doing a secondary airbox delete because like it's essentially kind of useless. Um, but I'll be doing more research into that before I go ahead and pull it out. But apparently, a lot of people do the secondary airbox deletes on these E46s. So, but that's really not important. What's important is that I just want to get the rest of this fucking car done and registered, and so I can start driving it and yeah, have another car to daily around. I mean, I've got other cars, but they're not registered. I've got one car that is registered, but I don't know. I feel like it's been having like an oil pump issue, so I don't really want to drive it more than I should right now. Um, that's the E36. That's the blue one that I've got. But oh yeah. Also, I don't know if there's like any dermatologists in the comments or whatever, but dude, like, can anyone tell me like what the fuck? Like, I wash my hair, and I've never had this problem, and it's only been happening for like the last like I don't know, couple of months or some shit. But like I wash my hair and it smells fine the first day, but it's like by the second day it just fucking reeks, dude. Like something's up with my fucking scalp, man. Like I don't know what the hell's going on. Like it gets really like greasy and shit. And I don't know, man. It's like a smell that I have never had, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried like apple cider vinegar mixed into 5 parts water. Didn't really help. But I've ordered a anti-dandruff shampoo, even though I don't have any dandruff, or at least I don't see any visible dandruff. I wash my hair like every second day, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that. And I'm honestly, if this like, so I ordered this shampoo with like ketoconazole or some shit. Fucking forgot the name. Um, it's like 1%, 10 milligram or something. And yeah, ordered from Amazon, so I'm gonna give that a try as like a last resort. And if I can't figure it out, I'm just gonna go to the fucking dermatologist, because like I haven't like I don't know if it's like a fungal infection or like a yeast or some shit. I have no idea, but it's like really driving me fucking crazy because I have a very sensitive nose. Like I can smell things that people usually can't. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's like a little bit itchy as well, and it gets really greasy and shit. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know, like what the hell to go with that is. So yeah, anyone have any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. Um, but yeah, man. Like I feel like I just like I never want to leave the house anymore. Like my I don't know what it is. I just really don't want to leave the house anymore. Like, it's not because I'm a hermit. It's just that I feel like I just don't find any joy in anything outside aside from like cars and my hobbies, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to like leave the house. I feel like it's pointless. I feel like everything's overpriced. Um, and I can't justify it. Like, it just I don't know, man. Like this has become a pattern. I just maybe it's because I moved further out from the city. I don't know. Just everything feels like it's just triple the effort now. Like I have to travel further. I have to. It's just I just don't find that it's worth it. I miss living in Clayton, man. Like I miss living in Clayton. It was such a good area. But yeah, man, I just don't want to leave the house and shit. Like everything's just trying to rip us off. I'm just kind of sick of it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel the joy in it anymore. I feel like I don't really find joy in really anything anymore aside from like gaming and cars, um, which is kind of sad. Maybe it's just a money thing. Maybe I just don't have enough money to go out and do the things that I'd want to do. But then it's like you go and you get a job and you go and work and it just doesn't feel like worth it anyways because you get fuck all and then you don't want to spend it because you know all of your time's been spent to make such a minuscule amount of money. It just then you go and spend it and you just feel worse because then you've got like no money and just some useless fucking thing that you bought. You just can't win here, man. Like Australia just honestly feels like like a real prison, man. Like I mean, I guess it was intended to be a prison in a sense, an open world prison. But yeah, I don't know, like it's just very boring here. I find that Australia is so fucking boring, bro. Like it's just so boring. Like everything closes early and I'm a night owl. Like I like to be awake all night. And to be honest, I enjoy being awake all night, despite the fact that like you know, I do feel better in the daytime, I'm not gonna lie. And I would prefer to sleep during like normal times. I'd prefer to be awake at the daytime like everyone else, but you know, I can't help the fact that I do also enjoy being awake at nighttime. It's quiet, it's peaceful, no one's bothering me, you know. But at the same time I just wish there was more to do for people like myself. You know, I feel like there's nothing to do here. And the things that you can do here is just extremely overpriced. Um, Even just traveling inside this country is like ridiculously expensive. Um, I still remember when I went to Europe and you know I bought a ticket to London. I think from Berlin. And it was on like the really cheap flight. Like I forgot the fucking name of it. It's like an orange logo or some shit. Uh, Forgot the name. But it was like $20 or something for a ticket. I was just like, holy shit, like it's so cheap to travel here. Like in Europe, it's so cheap to like get around. It's like no wonder people just fly all the time. But over here it's like flying on a plane is a luxury in Australia. It's so fucking ridiculous, man. Um I don't know, this country just really sucks. They just want to just, take everything and just keep you down, man. Like, this country just feels like everything is designed to work against you. Because getting a job ain't going to make you rich. And, yeah, start a business. Unless you plan on cutting a lot of corners and doing some illegal shit, then they're just going to take everything from that too. So you're not going to get rich doing that. Um, in all honesty, like, I'd rather just, like, make the most amount of money for the least amount of effort. At least so that way when it gets taxed, I just don't feel as hurt, right? You know what I mean? Um, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. Sometimes I just get sick of like settling, man. Like settling for like all this, second best shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I get a bit sick of settling, but it's like at the same time, it's like, well, I mean, I guess I asked for it. Like I'm where I chose to be. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be right now, right? But like I said, I could have gone the opposite route. You know, get a job and all this other gay shit, but like, dude, I'm not gonna get anywhere working a job either. So it's like I may as well just pick my poison, right? May as well just pick my poison. And I guess I'd rather have my time and no money versus like having a lot of money and no time. Because, I just feel like we just don't have enough time. And ultimately, I just feel like everything's pointless anyways. I mean, I'm going to die eventually. So, I may as well just like have my time, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of feels like everything's just so fucking pointless, right? Like, what is the point of humans, man? Like, what is the point? Like, we are the most useless fucking creatures on this earth, really. Like, oh, we build cool shit, and we can talk. Cool, bro. Like, cool fucking story. Who gives a shit if you can talk or do cool shit? Like, when you're just gonna die anyways. Like, and the sad part is, like, all of our life for the most part is spent just working for someone and getting nothing out of it. And so you get to your deathbed and it's like, damn, I got no time and all this, stuff that I collected over the years, things, right, objects, a house that I don't own because I'm still paying tax on it. And it's like, you got no time left, you've got nothing left essentially. You've wasted your youth away, you've wasted your time away, just slaving away, I just don't see how that's a better way to take my path, right? So it kind of leaves me with the question, like, what the fuck do I do, right? Like, what do I do? Like, honestly, I'm so fucking lost, man. Like, I got an idea of what I'd like to do, but at the same time, I just feel like, is it even worth it? Is it worth it? Like, really? Like, and this ain't fucking depression, bro. Like, I'm so sick of people labeling these ideas or thoughts as, like, depression, dude. Like, it's such a fucking, like, excuse. It's such a fucking excuse, man. Like, it is. Yeah, let's just, brush off these thoughts and ideas and say, oh yeah, this guy's depressed, Or maybe I'm just realistic, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm just keeping it real, dude. Like, I don't hate my life. I don't hate being alive, I like it for the most part. I do enjoy, I have my moments where I'm down and stuff. But, for the most part, like, I feel pretty good, right? But, I don't know. At the same time, it's like everything still feels pointless. Like, it's like I'm gonna die anyways. So what the fuck's the point, right, of collecting all this shit, doing all this shit? Like, if I'm gonna be on this earth for such a limited amount of time, I want to have cool experiences. But to have cool experiences, it means you need to slave away for money, right? And then you have no time to do those cool experiences because you're slaving away for money. And if you quit your job, you got no money. So it's like, it's a fucking trap, dude. It's such a trap, bro. Like what is the point? I just don't see the point. And nothing's fucking affordable anyways. Go to the grocery store, one bag costs you like $100. And that's for like mediocre, low quality ass shit. Like, fuck. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I'm having one of those days where I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck is the point of all this? I just don't understand. I feel like there's absolutely no purpose to any of this. No purpose to humanity. No purpose to even, in a sense, being alive, because you're going to die anyways, and no one's going to fucking remember you. No one's going to know who you are. No one's going to give a shit, you know, past one generation, if that. Even once you die, like, you think your kids are going to give a shit about you once you die? Yeah, they'll give a shit for, like, the first month, maybe. But after that, they'll forget about you. Of course they will. I mean, I'm speaking from experiences. I love my dad. But I don't think about my dad all the time. I barely ever think about my dad anymore. And, it's sad, but that's just the way the memory is. It's the way that we are. We don't sit there and dwell on things for long periods of time. I mean, some people do, but most of us, I don't think we do. So you're going to be forgotten, and everything that you do is ultimately pointless anyway. So, I mean, but then begs the question, like, how the fuck do I make something out of that when I know that it's all pointless, but I still want to do things, I still want to have things, I still want to enjoy my life? How do I push through that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I push through the fact that I know that it's fucking stupid, and that I know that it, like I said, I'm going to die anyway, so I mean, does that make sense? Like, I'll just get my joys out of going outside today and working on my car, and I'll soak in a bit of sunlight, and yeah, I'll feel the brightness of the sun in my eyes, because I just haven't been outside for like a week. And yeah, I mean, this place is so fucking boring. Maybe if I lived in like Southeast Asia or America or some shit, like maybe I'd be having more fun. I just feel like Australia itself is a boring place to live. Like one of the comments said, you know, Australia really is just a retirement village for boomers. I mean, it's true. It really is. It is not a country that is designed for the young people, because anything fun gets banned or made illegal or fined out the arse, because, you know, Australia is just so hell-bent on, you know, raising revenue and, you know, just taking everything from you. Like, this is what this country does, man. They just suck you dry, man. And not in a good way, you know? Don't get me wrong. Who doesn't like to be sucked dry, right? But you don't want to get sucked dry in this way. Like, they're fucking vampires, bro. Like, at least turn me, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. I mean, maybe if I could live forever, that'd be kind of cool. But, like, choose when I want to finish myself off, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be kind of cool. Living, you know, and watching, you know, the time pass through. I think the older you get, the faster the time goes, right? Like, the minutes become seconds, in a sense. A year becomes a month, you know what I mean? It feels like a month sometimes. Like, time does not feel like slow anymore. Time feels quick. I feel like a day is over like that. Like, dude, it was just yesterday I was going to bed. Now it's like today it's already at almost at my time where I would go to bed. However, I've got stuff to do. I've got to go out and get this car finished. I gotta do shit, man. Like, at least it's shit that I enjoy doing, just like these videos. I do like making videos, despite the fact that I haven't made any videos lately. I mean, I have made videos, I just haven't posted a lot of the videos, and I'm sort of getting around to it. But yeah, damn man, damn. It's just such a pointless. It's just so pointless, honestly. I just want to have fun, really. I just want to have fun, and it just sucks that anything decent and fun requires you to spend absorbent amounts of money. Oh, exorbitant amounts of money. Sorry. Um, and I just think that's kind of lame. And anything free, I mean, don't sit there and tell me, oh, well, you can go and do free things like go and take a walk on the beach or like blah blah blah. Well, first of all, I don't want to walk on the fucking beach, and our beaches suck over here. Um, Queensland beaches are much better, but I'm obviously not in Queensland. And secondly, I don't want to get burnt in the sun because like the sun will just age the fuck out of my skin. And I care about my skin, despite the fact that I'm a fucking male. I give a shit about my skin and the way that I look, and my appearance. I absolutely give a shit about that, right? Um, you know, I want to look fucking good for my age, and I want to look good when I'm 40 and 50 and 60. I still want to be moving around. I still want to be skateboarding when I'm like fucking 60 if I'm still able to walk by then. I still want to do all that shit, man. Right? I still want to do that stuff. But I think that's the only things that I enjoy is like I just want to stay young and enjoy myself. I mean, that's kind of why it'd be kind of cool to become a fucking vampire in a sense. It's like, dude, like then I don't have to worry about all that shit. I can just focus on everything else and forget about time and forget about how limited my fucking life is and forget about the fact that my years are wasting away. And man, I'm not even fucking enjoying it to tell you the truth. Like, I mean, I enjoy it on some days, but I mean, I don't think I'd enjoy it any more or any less if I had a job. Um, hey man, speaking of jobs, you know that I bet some of you watch that guy Ian on YouTube. Ian on YouTube, yeah, that's the one. He's been popping up in my feed lately, man. But he's such a nice, seemingly very nice dude, and I like what he's done with his channel. He deserves all the success that he's getting. I think it's fucking great. Um, but dude, it just proves my point, right? Bro had nothing but nice things to say about his job, right? And what does he get in the end? They fucking fire him. The dude was loyal for fucking years at 7-Eleven, right? Says good things about him, loved his job, man. And just because he, gets a bit of fucking attention and fame on YouTube, boom, gets fired. And you know what? I was waiting for that video to pop up. I was not surprised, right? I was not surprised because that's how they are, man. They're salty, nasty fucking pricks, man. Like, these companies, they don't give a shit about you, bro. The fact that people just still stick to one place and put all their effort in, hoping that one day they'll get noticed and hoping that they'll climb the ladder and make more money, like, you won't, dude. It's statistically proven that you're better off job jumping, you know? Like I said, put the minimal fucking effort into these places. They don't deserve your effort. They don't deserve more than what they give you. And if they're going to give you nothing, then you got to give them nothing. Give them the bare fucking minimum. That's all they deserve, right? Because apparently that's all you deserve, right? So, you know, they can make their billions of dollars of profits, and in the end of the day, you get nothing, man. You get your little fucking $800-900 a week if you're lucky, and then what's left after your groceries? It costs like fucking. You want to eat healthy these days? You better at least have like $300 a week to spend on groceries, man. $300 a week. Better account for your fuel. That's another $100 a week these days. It's already $400 a week. You got your phone bills, your electricity, all the other shit, your rent as well. Oh yeah, let's not forget the rent over here. Bet that one bedroom that you got to rent out because God forbid anyone can afford to fucking rent their own place these days at like $600 a week. So you better go and rent out your $250 fucking room in a share house with a bunch of dirty, disgusting fucking cunts who don't give a shit about their living standards. So you have to put up with that shit too, right? Don't forget that for $250 a week, right? So that, what's that? That's like 300 for groceries, 250 for rent. That's 550 already. I think I'm mathing that right. And dude, your pay's already gone, and you're living in a share house at the bare minimum. That's fucking sad, isn't it? Right? And it's like you expect people to want to work. What a joke, bro! What a fucking joke! Why the fuck would I want to work? Work for what? Work for what? I'm not getting anything out of it. That's why I say, if you're gonna work, go and do something you fucking enjoy, or at least, you can use the enjoyment as a cope to accept the fact that everything else about it's shit, right? At least the cope can sort of get you through it a bit. Um, it's just ridiculous, man. You know, society is so fucked, and it's just getting more and more ridiculous and just stupid. It's just, yeah, man. I'm just really sick of it. And so, therefore, I just find no joy, like I said, in going out anymore. I mean, what's the point? I go out, everything just wants to scam me and take my fucking money, like, you know, and overcharge the shit out of me for everything. Yeah, man, totally enjoy that. Yeah, really happy to have to, get ripped off every time I go and do something. Oh, yeah, if I want to go and do the free shit, then I may as well just go and travel to India. It's the same thing. No offense to the Indians that watch my channel. It's just like, literally, dude, like, we've got so many Indian people here now. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't even feel like I'm in Australia anymore. It's gonna sound racist as fuck. I'm sorry. I really don't have anything against the fucking Indians and shit, dude. I really don't, despite the fact that I just said that. Like, I really don't. What I have is, like, a problem with our government just not giving a shit about us and just keep bringing in any immigrants, to be honest. Like, we should just stop all immigration right now, dude. Like, it's just ruining our country. It's ruining our jobs because of, like, competition. When there's 1,000 fucking people competing for the same job, that job has the power to drive their wages down and pay you the bare minimum. That's why you don't get paid shit anymore, man. That's why your rent price is so fucking high, because you're competing against a global market at this point. It's literally a fucking global market, right? If one product gets sold around the entire world, it becomes worthless, dude. Because you're taking away the whole, like, scarcity of the product. So when there's no scarcity and you've got a shit ton of people that are willing to buy it, I mean, you can charge shit all for it. I mean, it works both ways. Like, buy, buy, demand, you know. It's the same shit. I'm a little bit tired. Maybe I'm not making sense properly. Um, you know what I mean, though? Uh, I think a lot of us are pretty frustrated at it, to be honest.